What's good, YouTube? Back with another video. Told y'all I'll be uploading every single day. Now check this, man. I wasn't lying when I said this channel was to help you guys grow, to help myself grow, to help this big community that I'm trying to build, help grow all each other by all taking each other's hands and bringing all of us up. Told y'all that's my goal, and told y'all I'll be working on that. And told y'all I'll be making banger videos, man, that can actually benefit your life as I'm trying to benefit my life at the same time. Because remember, I'm at the same level as you right now, and we're all just trying to grow rich, right? Grow rich, get better spiritually, get better mentally, sorry. This channel is all about, you know, how we can level up in different aspects in our life. And you know, that could be, you know, whether it's money, whether it's staying fit, whether it's, you know, helping you guys stay disciplined, whether it's having you guys motivated, telling you guys the right tips and trick, how to save our money, you know, what we should do to, you know, things that we shouldn't do, things that we should do. So this channel is all about growth. You know, it's all about, you know, how we can all level up together. So without further ado, man, today's topic is something that, you know, really helped me out. It's currently kind of helping me out at the level right now. And I'm going to keep saying countless amount of times that I'm really here to help you guys as much as you guys can help me. This is for all of us to get rich, get good, get big, grow harder. Pause. Just you know, all that. So let's get into it, man. So this is this is really something that, you know, if you're not willing to risk money, or it's not even a big of a risk from what I'm about to tell you guys, but if you guys are not willing to spend any money, this video is not for you. This channel might not be for you, because you need money to make money, and you need money to look good, to be good, to stay fresh, to stay clean, and all that you need to level up in life, right? So if you're not able to spend a bit of money, if you don't got a bit of bread right now, you can still keep watching. And later on, when you get to the point where you feel like you're comfortable enough to start pulling this off, you can always come back to the video. So for all those people who got nothing in their pockets, I've been at that place, and I've always, you know, if you're motivated and you don't want to be there no more, feel free to stay on this channel. If you're broke and you're still not afraid to take risks, this channel is for you. Even if you're rich and you still want some everyday advice, this channel can be for you, man. There's always room to learn. There's always room to grow. So recently I noticed that, you know, I be on Facebook Marketplace, and, you know, I be seeing a lot of cars being sold every single day. You know, every car, I see a lot of different everyday cars being listed every day. And this idea actually came from the fact that myself, I needed a car. And when through that need of me getting a car, I kind of discovered a way that I can make a decent amount of bread. So step by step, I can increase my monthly income by a little bit, so my everyday life can be comfortable by little, right? So I had bought a car recently because I had a car that, you know, that was running and riding point A to point B every day for a good 4 or 5 years. But, you know, every old car, it has its time, right? So I was I was looking for a car, and, you know, knowing the position I am in my life right now, I'm not good enough to buy an Infiniti, BMW, Mercedes, Acura, you know, all them. you know, like middle class, you know, right below luxury type of cars or mid luxury type of cars and 50K whips, you know, 40K whips, even them 20K whips, even the, you know, I'm really, what I was looking for was just a Toyota Corolla or a Honda Civic or any Honda, Toyota, Nissan, Mazda, any good Japanese car, because we know that Japanese cars are what people want. Reliability, they last long, they look good too, they feel good, they got good technology. The interior of the car is very reliable. It's not cheap plastic, especially the older models, right? And keep watching because I'm about to tell y'all why I'm mentioning older models. So I needed a whip. I saw this Toyota Corolla that I really liked, and you know, it was about 175,000 miles on it. 2012 Corolla. Very, very clean, no rust. Worked mechanically, was perfect. Was driving perfect. You know, the maintenance stuff was, you know, some things had to be changed. For example, like brakes had to be changed. That's normal. Oil change was due in a bit, and that's totally normal. You know, even though we buy a car that comes with new brakes, everything tight and everything, we're still gonna get to a point where we're gonna change them. There's just parts in cars that you change with time, and if you're a good driver, those parts will last you longer. If you drive your car more or less, you know, depending on how you drive, depending on how you drive, and how much you drive, and what you use it for, is what's going to determine. And also if you maintain it. So you maintaining it, how you drive it, what do you use the car for, all those things will count towards how long your car will last you and how many problems it will give you, right? So I knew that I needed a car that, you know, can bring me to point A to point B to my work and come back, sometimes see my friends here and there, most importantly, go to the gym, going to see my loved ones and all that. So I knew I needed a car for everyday use, so I bought that Corolla. It was around 5,000 something, and 5,500 or 700, and I went to go meet up the guy for the car, and I saw that, you know, he wasn't giving any winter tires. There was one key. The side was a bit dented, you know, and but there was no rust. The interior was really, 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 really clean, not a grain of dust. And that goes a long way. That catches a lot of buyers' attentions. Now keep watching. You'll see what I'm trying to get into. So I went ahead and bought that car, and from 5,500 or 700, I don't remember, but it's somewhere around that, I was able to talk him down to 4,500 because of the really strong points of the fact that there was no winter tires, no spare key, there was a slight dent on the rear bumper, and the brakes were really loose. So for those 4 points, I was able to negotiate down. I was able to bring the price down around a whole $1,000, right? And I brought the price down, and the dude said, "All right, fine. You know, and negotiating is never easy. You're gonna have to talk with the guy. Don't always say no. Don't always walk away from the deal. Don't always walk away as a buyer when you want something that easily. Keep trying to convince him. Keep trying to convince him." And that's honestly for another video I can make, you know, negotiation and convincing. That's for a whole other topic. But you gotta get those right, man. You gotta like be a good negotiator. So I was able to take the price down. I bought the car, and it was running perfectly. But still, just the fact that, you know, this was not really my beginner car, and I did want something more clean with really no scratches, no dents, really the best offer I can find, plus along with some winter tires too, because it only had summer tires. So I said, you know, why not try to sell the car? And at the same time, I was like, you know what, since I already brought the price so much down, right? And also, after looking 2012 Corolla on the market for around a mileage of 175,000, I saw that the car was going for around $7,000. So what did I see in my eyes? Dollar signs is what I saw in my eyes. I said, you know what? I'm going for this. What I'm gonna do right now is try to sell this car for profit. I'm gonna sell it a bit below market value of the 7,000s, because I know that there's really strong negotiation points in my product. Like I said before, that no set of winter tires, no spare key. There was work needed to be done on the body, and the braking system was poor. Not the braking system was poor. It's just that the brakes pads and the routers were a bit worn out. They need to be changed, which is normal. It's maintenance. But if I'm buying a car and already that work needs to be done, I'm gonna negotiate the price. You just do it. Why not save money? Why not, right? Things that are made to be bought by only cash are made to be negotiated. Keep that in mind. That's another tip. So yeah, I put it up for about 6,500. Bought it for 4.5. Actually, no, I think 4.4, 4, yeah, something like that. And in the beginning, you know, I said, okay, anybody can just put their car up and, you know, just expect to sell. Me, I'm not that guy. Me, I know what I want. I know I wanted the profit. So what I go on ahead and did was, on Facebook, you can buy promotion for what product you're selling. It's called a boost. Literally, $4 worth of boost, you know, $2 each day for like 3-4 days. There's a bit of fees here and there. You guys can go check it out yourself when y'all try to do this method. That thing works. I posted a nice car, a decent car, with a good description. I did not lie in my description. It worked mechanically fine, A1, no rust, but I don't mention the negative points of the car. And also, what I will do is not lie about the car having its body perfectly fine. I put the description as is. I just did not mention the weak points. That's for you to come see. If you're selling a product, don't mention its weaknesses. You're shooting yourself in the foot. So what I did was, you know, put it up for about, you know, somewhere in like the high 6,000. This was still like a month or two ago. You know, I'm sorry, my memory's not really there, right? So I sold the car, you know, so my bad. Before I sold the car, I put the promotion, and what the promotion I did for me was, just in 3 days, I had 500 to about 1,000 clicks in the 3 days on my listing. The messages, because of that boost, were pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring in, to the point where the car was selling itself. You know what I'm trying to say? I invested money into selling my car, and it worked. You gotta invest. You have to go the extra mile and buy the boost packages. You gotta go the extra mile and put your ad more out there. You gotta pay for their small things, I'm telling you. So I did that. I sold the whip for about 5.9, right? I sold it for 5.9 thousand. The dude negotiated because he saw my points. I was like, you know what? I'll let it go, man. It's my first try of selling a car for profit, and I did it. Bought for 4.5, sold for 5.9. That's profit if you're telling me. And how long did I make that $1,000 and something in? In like not even a week. Not even a week. In like 3-4 days. Cash money. Legal. Right? So that's what I'm telling you guys. Buying these old cars on Marketplace that are running good, mechanically good, because this economy right now, no one's trying to go to a dealership and buy a car. People don't have it like that. The economy is crashing. We're in a recession. People want old cars, which is why when the demand of something is so high, you go for older whip, and that's why older whips go for more. That's what people don't understand. It's just that people these days don't want to finance a car. They don't want to get in the debt. They don't want to be in a loop of always paying it off, and you know, and all that. So that's what it is, man. If you guys just are in a 9-to-5 job like I am, you guys are making about 1,000, 2,000 a month. Keep saving up for the first few months. For some months, buy a car at a decent price in about in the ranges of, you know, 4,000 to 6,000 around, maybe a bit lower than that if the condition allows it. Get a Carfax on it if you live in Canada. Look at it. If it's nice, you know, buy it and post nice pictures, clear. Don't show the flaws and don't lie, because you will get called out. Don't lie. Post the positive points. Don't post the negative points. Do not negotiate over text or call. If people want to come see the car, they come see the car. They negotiate in person. And that's that, guys. Hopefully, you guys can take on this and get something out of it. This is really some sauce I'm giving y'all that I did not have to do. But like I said, my channel is all about helping people grow. So, see y'all next video, man.